Thank you. I'd like to call the Parks and Rec Committee meeting to order. And first, we'll start off with a roll call, please.
Lombardo.
Here.
Mosley. Malik.
Here.
Connor.
Here.
Neal.
Here.
All members are present except for Mosley.
Thank you. And I would like to ask for approval of the last meeting's minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second, so the minutes will be passed. This one piece before us today, I will read it in. It is a ordinance authorizing the mayor or his designee to enter into a contract or contracts with Todd Ideas Incorporated for a partnership with the City of Akron in the Creative Akron Summer Program for 2022 and declaring an emergency. And I believe we have Ms. Katie Breck to speak on this.
Yes, hello. Thank you, Chairman. I'm Katie Breck from the Office of Integrated Development. It's great to be with you this afternoon. This legislation would continue our partnership with Todd Ideas, the facilitator of the summer camp. It's a 3-week-long immersive summer camp that is implemented in partnership with Akron Public Schools for our middle schoolers. They max out at about 90 participants, 30 per week, and the total investment is the same as last year in the amount of $57,000.
Thank you. I know one question that I have is this at any particular community center?
It is at the Summit Lake Community Center, is where they start each day, and then they go out into various organizations. In fact, on Wednesdays, the group comes here to City Hall, and we were lucky to have council's participation in the last summer camp, as well as a few cabinet members to present to the group.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Is there any other questions for from committee members? Councilman Malik.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Ms. Brack. I think it's a wonderful program. Had a chance to speak with the students last year and found them to be really engaging, and we had a whole discussion around public safety. So really glad to see that it's continuing. Would love to see expanding it going forward, as that's possible, but thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you. Is there any other questions from committee members? Councilwoman Connor?
Katie, we were told in the past that it was going to expand. Do you know when that might happen and to what parks?
I do not, and that is those are great questions that I'll take back to the facilitator and see how we might expand this in the future.
Okay, thank you.
Seeing no other committee members, is there any questions from other council members? Councilman Malik?
One thing I'd like to know, and you don't necessarily have to have it in front of you right now, but what was the demand last year and so far this year? Did we have to turn some folks away, or are we filling all of the seats? That would be great to know.
I know that they max out at 90 participants.
Sure.
And so I'm not sure how many applicants they had last year, but they can accommodate 30 campers per week.
Okay. But if it would be possible, in responding to that question, if we can also find out the applicants, that'd be wonderful.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Any other questions from council members? Okay, seeing none. What is your pleasure, Ms. Breck?
Consent agenda, please.
Consent agenda, okay. May I have a motion for consent?
So moved.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Connor. Thank you very much.
You want to do a vote on that, Mr. Chair?
Yes, and then we'll vote for that. Okay. Councilman Malik?
Aye.
Connor?
Aye.
Councilman Neal?
Aye.
Aye for me. And then Councilwoman Mosley is absent, right?
Correct.
Correct. Okay. So that motion passes 4-0. Okay. Thank you. if there's nothing else coming before us, then we're adjourned.
Okay. Our next committee meeting of the day will be the the Rules Committee will be next. Those committee members are Freeman, Fusco, Amobian, Connor, and Malik, and that will begin at 2 o'clock. Again, that's the Rules Committee at 2